He's got the run on the outer side. Pokes it there, looking for Larkey, who's been red hot in the first couple of weeks. Comes back to Comben. Cunnington from a standing start. Curtis needs to launch, and launch he does.
Just pops it to a spot where a forward can run and jump.
Morrison comes into the side on the left foot, tries to pinpoint something, and there it is. You talked about Green.
It's not turn away football when Frosty's got it, is it? You've got to keep watching.
Jath with a driving ball down the outer side towards Bruce. Goda does well to bring it to ground. Now Bruce to ground level. Chain of hand pass. Into the hands of Moore. Tries to fashion something and does to Newcomb, who spent a lot of time forward in the poo-on flyer.
That's his main attribute, spotting up a kick.
He has a little bit of a dash, wants to go as long and as strong as he can. And here's a chance for McDonald, who slots it through. The two Macs, the big Macs, firing for the Hawks.
Just scurry it forward, the Kangaroos. Spills out to Liam Shields. Winds it in the breeze. And the mark's taken by Larkey. Was it in the field of play? Number 73. So he's been a good pick back in 2016. He goes and stops and starts. Snaffles it anyway. Now they're saying start. Let him go upstairs again.
5 metres. Keep coming, Blake.
Well, you've got to get back quick in this day and age.
Curtis plays on with a left foot ball inside 50. Sicily's out of position again. Big Charlie Comben.
Was clever by Moore, back into McDonald. He's got a runner flying by in Day. He uses him to Mackenzie on the non-preferred, to Newcomb. Turns around, what does Jai see inside 50 on the lead? That's brilliant. Not a game last year because of injury. He's back. Brockman is back and the Hawks are pumped.
Frost hits a target well. Scrimshaw will get 50.
In his first game for the year, Scrimshaw, he guides that one home. And they skip out to a 13-point lead again.
Plays around the footy. Jaff, who's having a great game. Scrimshaw kicked the last. Little low ball. Back to Ward. Sends it forward. A couple of players go to ground. An unusual bounce for Big Lloyd Meek, but he gets on at the big man. Gives it to Moore. Dangerous around the goals. Dylan Moore for 3 in a row for the Hawks. Put it in the book.
He'll be doing that again anyway, so he'll be looking for the
Pokes towards Green. Outstretched arms. So Fergus Green lining up for his second goal of the afternoon. Delisted by the Dogs. He's back with a point to prove. The Hawks are white hot. Green, the last goal kicker to Moore. Now he can go. He could even have a bounce. Oh, he's in two minds. Has he run too far? Instead, he pokes it to the top of the goal square. Right decision in the end, Dylan Moore. You just took an eternity to get there.
Flicks out the back to Phillips. And eventually the Kangaroos get some space. Jaden Stevenson from 70. Sees something forward. Zerha hits it hard. He's powerful around the footy. Zerha snapping. Right on the siren. Call to goal. As late as they could leave it, the Kangaroos, they pinch one back. To Moore. What a player he's become for the Hawks. Whips it back by hand. Hurry ball inside 50 to work out to Warple. That could be a perfect start for the Hawks.
This will take his best.
Warple leans back on it, strikes it well. What a start for the Brown and goal. The goal in the opening minute to Warple.
So let's rank him on the season before. He's a best and fairest winner, Crimmins medalist at Hawthorn.
Here he is again. No surprise his best and fairest season came when Tom Mitchell. Maybe it's the young gun, Sheasel, that can start something. To the top of the square he goes. Comben. Takes a while to get down. Stevenson one, then the other, and then it's socked through by Taylor. And maybe that's the fire starter they desperately need.
Goal is Curtis. There's a couple of Hawks to deal with. Sicily always calm in this situation. Almost laconic, lackadaisical towards Day, who gets cleaned up. Low came and hit him hard.
So if he stays down then, that's a free kick and worse, because he chose to cover up and go the bump, but Day's such an honest lad. Up he gets.
Giath in front. as he has so much. Cunnington breaks the tackle from the all-athletic Giac, and then finally hitting up Turner.
Nash does well under pressure. There is Bramble again. It's straight out the core, though.
McGuinness off for Hawthorn.
Next turn. And Larky marks. This will test him, though, from on 50 in the angle. It's coming. Make that 12 straight for Larky. Big double cobra, too, which we always enjoy, and the Kangaroos have got the last three.
It's got Clarko out of the seat. He's up on the boundary line now.
Now Stevenson, here come the Kangaroos. Curtis squaring ball. Hawks have got the answers in Morrison. Releases it, but for how long? Scott tracks it back. He'll look for an option. It comes towards him, and they hit that option. And Darcy Tucker, in his first game for the Kangaroos, will line up for his first goal for the Kangaroos. Darcy Tucker to really tighten things up on the left. Pops it home. 4 in a row for the Roo boys. And it's back now to a 7-point game.
Now it'll come to McDonald. Spears it. Bullet-like pass. Curtis outside of the boot. Really going to make it tough here for Tucker. He breaks the tackle. He flicks out the handball. Combin gathers. Zerha wants to put it on his right from almost the standing start. The X Factor! It's 5 in a row for the Roos. Without it. All Hawthorn there. McDonald wheels around. All by himself is Nash. Now he goes. And he goes long. And he's asking Green to beat a couple. It's asking too much. Here's a chance for Brockman. He loves the goal, Brockman. And he's got it. They've been challenged, Hawthorn, but they have responded in the best possible fashion.
Now, the former skipper runs his distance. A low spearing ball into the middle of Utah's. Cunnington. Nash, massive play this one. Day with another possession. Loops it down towards Reeves, gets underneath it. Brockman by hand. More, bends it, nails it. The Hawks are up by 3 goals, grabs the jumper. Is it that man's day?
Great scenes in the coaching box. Victory's going to pack an extra emotional punch here. This isn't an April Fool's Day joke. The Hawks have inflicted Clarko's first loss at Arden Street. They've prevailed by 19 points. And after a horrid week for Sam Mitchell, he finally has reason to smile.